Hey everyone, I was Swanton 007 here to do another 2004 pay-per-view review, and I think I'm gonna do the Survivor Series 2004. This pay-per-view wasn't bad. It's definitely got a pass. I gave it a 7.75, so it's up there. It was good, but not great. Let's put it like that. You'd start off with a fatal four-way match between Spike Dudley, Rey Mysterio, Chavo, Guerrero, and Billy Kidman. Now this was a good match, probably the second best of the night, and it was a good match. It had tons of spots, like Mysterio was on the top rope, did a Hurricane Rana to Spike Dudley, who was on the side apron, and put him onto the outside ground, which was really cool. And he did another spot, which was awesome. And it ended when Mysterio head scissors himself and Kidman to the floor as Spike sneaks in a pinfall. It was solid work. Spike Dudley was really too generic as a heel, and the crowd really only cared about Mysterio. I liked that Spike Dudley as a heel, the boss, but he wasn't doing much at all. The crowd, he wasn't doing much with the crowd and stuff. It was just kind of very stagnant. He wasn't getting over, but I thought it was okay. There was a spot where they hit a Tower of Doom, which was kind of cool, and yes. So Spike won. I gave that a 3.5 stars, I think. Yeah. Then we've got an Intercontinental Championship match between Christian and Shelton Benjamin. Christian tries to attack him from behind, perhaps for the unprettier, but it then reversed into the T-bone power suplex for the 3. That was an alright match. I felt it was given too much time. I felt it really should have only had 8 minutes rather than 14, maybe 10 at the most. But it's just the usual Christian match. At this period of time, he's not that great. He can he's good. He can pull off a 3-star match with almost anyone. But he's never getting 4-star matches unless he's with a Jericho. And because they have chemistry, it's amazing chemistry those guys have. So I give this match a 3.25 stars. No real spots in this one. Shelton looks good, and they're obviously pushing him for a world title run soon. Okay, then we've got a traditional Survivor Series match with Team Angle, which consisted of Kurt Angle, Mark Jindrak, Luther Reigns and Carlito versus Team Guerrero, which is Eddie Guerrero, The Big Show, Rob Van Dam, and John Cena. It starts off with John Cena running after them and running after Carlito and Jesus. Turns out beats up Jesus, and Carlito gets away and shit, which is cool. This was Carlito doesn't come back pretty much, and so automatically, Guerrero's team is up by a person. I think RVD is the first one eliminated. And then Eddie gets Jindrak. Sorry about this. And then Show gets a chokeslam on Reigns, and then Show grabs Angle for the chokeslam. Angle reverses into the ankle lock, but Show fights out of it and dumps Angle. Angle tries to walk out, but RVD cuts him off. Angle backs into Big Show, who throws him into the ring, where Cena FUs him. Then Eddie Frog splashes him, and then Show covers. That was 13 minutes. It was really quick. It was a fast-paced match. I felt that it was good. It could have deserved of more time. I would have loved to have seen Carlito on pay-per-view for the first time, but some things just can't turn out the way you want them. I gave this one a 2.75 stars. I felt it was a little lackluster. Jindrak and Luther Reigns aren't that great. And the beginning wasn't that interesting, to be honest. Just really pushing the whole Carlito John Cena, Carlito stab John Cena, blah 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 blah. Then we get Heidenreich's first ever pay-per-view match is The Undertaker. I don't really care about this. I gave it 2 stars. Taker got the tombstone with no interference from Heyman. It was just a clean pin over Heidenreich. And to be honest, it really should have just ended there and moved on, because Heidenreich's a piece of shit and he does nothing. I gave it a 2 stars. Nothing else happened. It went for 16 minutes. It should have gone for 3, and Undertaker should have buried Heidenreich. Then we've got Women's Championship Match, Lita versus Trish. I gave it a dud. Trish smashes her into Trish into the announcer's table, but Lita pulls her down into a chair and then hits her a couple times with the chair for the DQ. It went for a minute and a half. It was a dud because it went for a minute and a half. And there was nothing good in that minute and a half. They really should have had Lita go over here. She wins it on Raw a couple weeks later or whatever, and she really, really, really should have gone over there. Then we've got the WWE Championship Match of the night between Booker T and JBL. This one wasn't that bad, I guess, but JBL again wins, not going over cleanly or anything, just hits him with a title belt and gets the cover. Nothing that great. It went for, how long did it go for? It went for 15 minutes. Again, there's no matches on here that really should go for 20 minutes. Maybe the 2 traditional tag matches should have gone for 20 minutes. And maybe this one, if they had something else in it, not even that, maybe even the opening match could have gone for 15 minutes or something rather than 10. Because this is a waste of time. It should have gone for 10 minutes. JBL should have just knocked Booker T in the head with it and got it over and done with. Nothing special. I think someone goes through a table or something. And yeah, I gave that match a 2.25. Oh, by the way, Booker T just turned face, I'm pretty sure, because his gimmick was really stale. Eventually he wins in 2006 he wins the King of the Ring, and that puts him over heaps, but I don't really know what he does next year. I think he faces Benoit in a 7, who rivals with Benoit for a little bit. And yeah, so then we move on. JBL goes over again. We've got the next traditional Survivor Series match: Triple H, Batista, Snitsky, Edge versus Randy Orton, Chris Benoit, Jericho, Maven. Whoever won would get to control Raw, because what's his name? Eric Bischoff was going on leave or whatever. Now this was actually a good match. Benoit eliminated first, which I wasn't a fan of, but Maven was actually Maven was taken out earlier in the night by Snitsky, which, Maven's Maven. I thought he comes in, he saves the day. I really would have had they're trying to push Snitsky, so even though I say Snitsky should be eliminated first, he doesn't. Benoit gets eliminated first because Benoit, something happened. Who knows? Benoit's getting de-pushed or whatever. Then how does he get eliminated? It was a pedigree, and then Edge gets the pin. He was eliminated 7.5 minutes in, which for a recent world champion is whoa, how did that work? But they're really, really trying to push Edge here. Then Orton preps for the bionic elbow, but Orton hits him with the belt from behind to a sizable cheer from the crowd, and then Jericho hits him with the Intercontinental at 10:40. Batista being eliminated next, no, it's a bit iffy. They're pushing him, they're pushing Snitsky, but Batista was lined up for a match against Triple H at WrestleMania. Everybody knew that. He really should have gone after Snitsky, but whatever. Maven came back. Maven comes back. Snitsky gets eliminated for beating down Maven or something, hitting him with a chair, and Snitsky gets DQ'd. He goes to the back. He should have done that a lot earlier. Got him eliminated first for their team, or been eliminated first. Then Maven gets eliminated next after running down with blood all over him. And then it's down to Jericho and Orton versus Triple H and Edge. which minute and a bit later, Jericho takes a pedigree from Jericho. Triple H gives a pedigree to Jericho, and then Edge spears. Then Edge spears him. 18. Like, I'm just telling you. What's next? Then Edge goes for the spear, but Orton ducks under it and nails Triple H. RKO then is Edge. Edge's second one going, which I thought was great. He's getting pushed. He's going for a main event soon. And then Triple H sets up the pedigree on Orton, but then Orton counters it into the RKO. It was a smart booking, and it helped this. Maven and Snitsky's mini-story helped tell the larger story of the faces being underdogs. But united against the tedious heels, you could tell Batista was a star in the making in this, even though he was eliminated first, but he looked good. I gave this 4 stars. Overall, I gave the pay-per-view 7.75 out of 10. Guys, I'm a Swanton. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'm sorry this is boring. See you guys.